Lesson 5.2, Polynomials. So just start with monomials. In the previous lesson, a binomial is two terms, 4x squared plus 2. A trinomial is three terms. The classic that you'll end up factoring is x squared minus 3x minus 21. But it could be anything. It could have a y in there. It could be y squared plus x squared. It's just three terms. Just getting us all on the same page. So here's a crazy one: polynomial multi terms. It's like 5x to the third y plus 2x squared minus 4y plus 6. It can be anything. And the leading coefficient is always the number out front of the first term. And the first term has the largest degree. So that's why this is here. It's got a degree of 4. That's the largest term. So it's in front of the first term. And we do this because when we graph things, we talk about, oh, the leading coefficient is negative, it'll start down. It's positive, it'll start up. So for example, here it would be 5. So some practice, what's the degree of the following polynomials? This would be a degree of 8. And the leading coefficient is 1/6. And this one, of course, is a trick question. It's not a polynomial. Because it's got a radical, x to the 1/2. Can't have that. You can have it in an equation, it's just not a polynomial, and we're dealing with polynomials. So how do we add polynomials? You may have seen this in different ways. You may have seen the circle technique, where I circle the ones I want, and then I underline the next ones. That's not a bad idea. I don't have any problem with that. I like to line them up. So I'm going to take this one and cross it out, put it under here. This one, put it under here. This one, put here, because it doesn't really fit. So 3x to the third minus 3x squared plus x minus 1. So you're just matching up the terms that have the same degree. So here we've got negative x to the third. There is no 2x squared, so I'm not going to cross that one out. I'm just going to leave it there. Plus x plus 1. Don't forget this. 3x to the fourth minus x to the third plus 2x squared minus 4x minus 3. Not that complicated. Try these two on your own now. They're subtractions, so just change all the signs right away. Otherwise, you will forget. And that's frustrating that you know what you're doing, but you get the problem wrong. And I'm just going to knock them out. 6n squared. And I do like to cross out, because otherwise I will forget a term. Minus 2n plus 9. And get a look and make sure I get the first one. These are usually given in order. I don't like that. I did it on purpose, of course, but I don't like that because it's just not the way the problems are usually given. Plus 4a to the third plus 11a squared plus 5. And notice there's no a term. That's fine, just leave it out. I've seen people before who will sneak a plus a to the 0 in there, which actually is incorrect, plus 0 times a to the 0, but don't bother. Just recognize it's not there. Don't ignore it. Okay, now we multiply. Much harder. There's 3 cases I like to look at, but basically you're distributing each one. So you're going to do this 3 times. Pardon me, 4 times. You gotta know how to do it. You gotta know how to do it quickly. You gotta know how to do it right. Notice I slow down my writing now. I'm doing that so my handwriting is readable and legible, but it's actually a really good idea when you do the problem, because it'll help you do it right. That one's the simple distribution. Now it's what everybody called FOIL, but I just distribute it twice. On the top and on the bottom. 3x squared. And I like to do this trick. Plus 2x minus 12x minus 8. And then we add them together. Done. Usually like to put this term first. I think it'll make life a little bit easier, but it doesn't matter. Do these. X to the third plus 2x squared plus 2x squared plus 4x plus x plus 2. Then just add them up, make sure they're in order. So that's really it. Hopefully you've seen all this before. Go ahead and practice these 6 problems, and I'm going to try and go through and do them as quickly as I can, but at the same time I don't want to make a mistake, so got to be a little patient. I'm deliberately skipping over this problem because I'm going to do the other problems in blue ink, so it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. I sense myself making mistakes here, so I have to be very careful. As always, watch your negatives. Notice that I'm getting away from the arrows as I get more comfortable blasting through these. It is good to always check your work, which again is just a unique idea that I've come up with to, do like a check and a double check of the problem. So didn't learn that from a student or anything like that. That's a unique idea that I came up with. If you believe that, I've got a bridge in Brooklyn, I can tell you. Sorry, I'm going very off topic here. Minus 2x minus 1. So I've talked to students about certain classes I had. Their grades are too high, and I was worried that they needed to get beat on a little bit more, but I'm not so worried anymore because this stuff is just too easy to make a lot of mistakes. Looks like I'm having some fun here. Nope, just one of them's going to drop out. That's it. Practice, 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 and I gave you a lot of practice. So get to work. Good luck.